Hey, what's up? MD95 TSI here. I want to do a review on this guy. I've had it now for since I've been in the droning, I believe. But I've been seeing a lot of people purchase these. This is the DX-3. You have the DX-4. You have the little DX-2. It's about all the ones I've seen so far. I've seen that they're changing their design up now. Really nice design that they went out with. But they haven't changed their transmitter, so they all have this flat transmitter, which is pretty. I don't know. The transmitter to me is like it's kind of weird to hold like a big transmitter like this and fly. But it works. So this guy has auto orientation, which, if you believe in that stuff, I'm just telling you. So let's open up the manual here. There's a reason why I'm doing this. I'll get to that, but there's which transmitter does. Okay. Problem number one that people have. I don't remember how to put this guy in manual mode. So you don't have to do an auto hover, auto takeoff. I guess I could look at the instructions for a minute, huh? But anyway, it's not a bad drone for the price, okay? Not bad at all. I don't think it even says switching to manual on this guy. Auto land, auto orientation. Maybe the auto orientation is it, I don't remember. But I'm charging a battery, so I will. I do know one thing why I want to do the video. I do remember that about this guy. But anyway, we'll touch that. Okay, so you got your transmitter, you have your video. Okay, you have your camera, and I mark it all because when you have so many, it's hard to remember. And this is the stunt, which it's no big deal to do that. Then you have your they make it plain and simple, spin trim. So if it's yawing off to the left or right, you just correct it on this. You have your auto orientation. I'm gonna call that headless mode, honestly. And then it will land itself, okay? And you have a selector switch for the rates up here. It's manually done. You don't have to push a button or anything like that. You have your direction trim, which is forward, backwards, right, and left. Okay. Video quality of it. If it's like a nice sunny day and this does angle, the camera does angle, you can angle this guy all the way to the belly, which is pretty good shots if you never did that. Try putting it to the belly, pointing it straight down and just flying and getting like just seeing the ground. Awesome looking. But it does move. You can put it all the way down or all the way up, okay? On a sunny day, you can make things out, but if the sun's not out, it's kind of dark. Takes an SD card right here on the side of her. I don't have one in there. Just realized that. So it goes in there. You have your on and off switch on the bottom here. You just take out this little screw here, and you have to keep the screw on this guy. Most of these I just throw away, but I don't because of this guy. The way it is, it just sits on there. Okay. You can leave the battery in it and charge it through here. That's totally up to you. I choose not to do that because I fly it with different batteries. There's the JST connector on it. So the functions of the drone, to me, work very well. The low, the medium, the high, all on point. You see the difference in it and all that. I'm just trying to remember how you put it in manual mode. Maybe that's what it was. I can't remember. I'll figure it out once I get the battery in. Number one problem with this guy. When I first got this guy, I crashed it. Where's it at? I don't remember if I took it back and traded it in. I didn't. It's busted right here. She split. I thought it was on the arm or something. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it didn't do as much damage as I thought it was. Maybe it was just on the arm itself. But anyway, I took it to a parking lot, our local Kmart, and flown it up there. It was awesome. It was flying beautifully. I didn't take it way away from me. I didn't do the auto orientation or at land, because I think if you press the land button it will bring itself up too. But everything was working fine. I had it probably about good 50-60 feet away from me, maybe orientated looking at me. I broke orientation, had the camera turned back around looking at me 180 degrees, and I decided to put it in a video. Bad idea. This guy, when you put him into video mode, it has something built in here to where it puts you in a camera mode, okay? So if there's no wind, you're fine. It'll just sit there. Of course, it's not GPS, so it's not going to lock itself, so it'll drift, right? This thing started climbing and going to the left on me. It almost flew on the roof of a building. I corrected it and got it away from it. Then it was flying towards some trees that were probably every bit of 120 feet high. No problem that height. And I was panicking. I was like, what do I do? I had just become the flyer, you know, not long in the drones at all. I'm like, what do I do? First thing to come to mind was when you switched it into video is when it acted this way. Switch it back out of video. So I pressed it and held it. All of a sudden I had control of the drone again and everything. So what I'm trying to tell you here is enjoy the DX-3, enjoy the DX-4. Sharper Image makes decent drones. They're not the best, they're not the worst, but they're there. If you want to have some fun for something that flies, this guy will do it. I've never taken the prop guards off of it. I left it on. Like I said, it was my first drone, so I just left it just like this. I imagine if you take these guys off, would be a lot better experience, but it's not a bad experience with them on. So that way if you bump something in the house or whatever, because I don't use it as a filming platform. I use it just, I was out the store that day, you know. But I just wanted to touch on this because it's unsafe. Like, you can watch videos on this guy, and there's a guy, I don't remember his name, but his wife had bought it for him for his birthday, a DX4. He set it down. I'm totally agreeing that pilot error all day. He sets it down, he does the auto takeoff, and he never ever put it in manual mode. And he had the camera going right out the gate, like right off the ground. He started the camera rolling. Take your DX3, your DX4. I'm just going to touch on them too because I don't know about the little mini ones. I've had people say their 4 has done it before, so I do know the 4 will do it. Start it up. I'm going to do a video to show you. I just got the battery charging right this minute. But go ahead and fire everything up. Pick it up. Fly it around your living room. Do it where you don't have no air, so the air doesn't bother this. Turn all fans and all heat off in your house. Fire this thing up. Pick it up. Fly it. Do no filming in the beginning. Just keep the filming out of it. Then go ahead and set it back down. Remember what you just went through and how much fun you just had. Okay. Now I want you to start the video and do the same thing you just did before you did it without the video. And tell me you don't see a difference in the way the drone moves as far as sensitivity. You could have it on the highest sensitivity settings. It doesn't matter. It will go all the way back down to low. The switch won't move itself. Don't get me wrong here. I know some people out there would believe that they thought I said the switch would move. Not happening. It's like a camera mode, okay? So when you go start this guy on filming, he goes into a camera mode to where all the sticks, like if you're hard on the sticks, it won't accept it. It's like real smooth on the sticks. But at the same time, it's setting you up for failure. If you're not like right in front of it, like right near you, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to film the wall here, you just, you know what I'm saying? You'll be good. Do not fly this thing. Do not be standing across the yard and decide to spin it around at the other end of the yard and put it on the camera. Bad idea. You will see it will, if you fly it and you don't notice it when you put it in, you're just not the type of people to understand. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but sometimes it works that way. Some people are just like, I don't notice it. Dude, you have to notice it. So okay, I think that's probably a long enough video for the Sharper Image DX-3. And like I said, I just want to do this because a lot of parents are picking these up for their kids, and I want you to be safe. This thing will fly back at them and slap them, because simple video, kids are going to turn the video on, dude. They want that footage. I was the same way. I still am the same way. If they say it films, I'm filming with it. But anyway, guys, I hope this helps you if you get into the Sharper Image end of things. They're good drones, like I said. Try to fly it without doing any filming, no problem. I think birds that have, and it's not just this bird, don't let me beat this one up. A lot of these toy drones do this. I had a AVX F2C. I literally flew it away due to the same exact reason. As soon as you turn the cameras on with these, I noticed if it's a Wi-Fi one, you're fine. The Wi-Fi doesn't bother the functions of the bird at all. If it is a camera that holds an SD card, and you gotta insert the SD card into the camera that attaches to the drone or into the body itself, you will have the issue I'm talking about. It's not nothing crazy. As long as you know the issue's there, you can work around it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you know that if you're at the other end of the yard and you turn that thing on and it just goes, spins around, starts acting stupid, stop. Don't panic. Listen, seriously. Just press and turn the video off. The drone will come right back to you. It will respond to everything you do after the video button has been pressed again. MD95TSI signing out.